Midnight Wolf Tarot going live once again. Yeah, go tell a friend if they're trying to see within. Yeah, welcome to the Wolf Pack. Wolf can give me a reading. I know that you got me. I wanna give in, but I just keep on trying. And needing some guidance. My life is like, yeah. What the cards reveal? Come on, tell what spirit feel. It don't matter who, where, when, where, why. I know I got it. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Yeah, you gon' love it here. Ain't I bet you leaving with a smile. There's nothing but love in here. Welcome to the Wolf Pack.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Midnight Wolf Tarot. It's great to see everybody again. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you my wolf pack for being here. Hello, hello. Hello Dana Shopaholic. Hello Link. Hello TryhardHG. Hello Jocelyn. Hello Sarah. Jessica. Wolfpack members, thank you everybody. I'm feeling okay, Dana. How are all of you? Alright, let's go ahead and get this started. Nice, so all Wolfpack members, go ahead and post your questions, and then we'll go from there. Alright, for Shopaholic. Alright, should I wait for Dakota, or is there someone better for me and this child? Alright, well, let's find out. Should Shopaholic wait for Dakota, or is there someone better for Shopaholic and for their child? Let's find out for you, my dear. Let's find out. Let's find out. Alright. Is there someone better? Is there someone better for Shopaholic? Or should they wait for Dakota? Alright, my darling. What it looks like here, you should wait. You should wait. There's about to be a big shift here. Okay, you do have Ace of Cups to Temperance, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, to the Six of Cups in the upright position. There's still hope here. There is still hope here. Overall, there is still hope. It is worth waiting. Is for a little while longer. You do have the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles being in reverse. I mean, there is still opportunity of where Dakota is trying to make a lot of shifts, a lot of gains, but, you know, there is still that part where they're just not trying hard enough. I would give this about, from what my guides are saying, about two months. If they're not able to make any shift within the next 2 months, then as I question if someone else is coming into the picture. But it's within that 2-month time frame, a lot of things are going to be determined. Alright. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Yes. I can. Alright, let me see here. Juan, how are you doing? Wolfpack member, it's great to see you. Erica, Wolfpack member, it's great to see you. Alright, for Dana, what I need to know. Getting called to a different deck for you here. Hey, Becca. No, you can't. You can't get your wrench back. Alright, so this is for Dana. What does Dana, Spirit, what does Dana need to know at this time? What is it that Dana needs to know at this time? All right, my dear, the biggest thing is that you really have to get to the point where you're not, what's the best way to say this? To just stay within your bubble. Okay, you need to get out of your own comfort zone. Okay, you need to step out of your bubble so you can have an opportunity for gain to be able to build more, because right now you have yourself in this big bubble where you're not able to make the shifts that spirit is wanting you to make at this time. It's just like you're holding yourself back. And so within that, I had the King of Swords here in the reverse. It's like you're not allowing your growth. You're staying stagnant. Spirit wants to see you shift in a whole different situation. It's like literally stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something that you would never do. That's really what Spirit is calling you to do. Yeah, because like right now, it's like you're supposed to, there's a sense of adventure here. Okay, so it's like when we step out of our comfort zone and start to reach our peak, or actually going after the things that we want, you know, there's that sense of excitement and adventure. They want you to step into that space and to proceed forward, right? Because we don't want to continue to hold stagnant. Like there's a big jump that you're supposed to be making here. Yeah, it's just like, and you're meant to. Even have the Magician here. It's just like, this is something that is within your control here. It's like, so on the days that you want to put yourself back into that bubble and be introverted and you don't want to step out of it, those are the days that Spirit is challenging you, Dana, and you need to step out of your bubble and to push forward and reach to those peaks that you're supposed to be reaching. Because that's why you're stagnant and things are holding you back at times. Whether it be within relationship, money, growth with friends, or anything, and growth for yourself. That is what's holding you back. Alright. Alright. You're welcome, Dana. You're welcome. Alright. And thank you for the donation, my dear. I'll be right with you. For Eric here. Will Lance get the job at CSX? And will he get better pay there? Alright, Lance. The one that's connected to Erica. The job that they are reaching for. CSX. Will they get this job, and will there be better pay there if they were to get this job? From Lance. Will Lance get this job at CSX? And will it be better pay? That's what's really being called for here. Oh yeah, I'm definitely am seeing that here. I can say that there's 3 other candidates for this position here. So if he goes for this position, it is going to be, you know, a slow process, you know, to get there, but ultimately this is the direction to go. It's not wrong for going in this direction. Yeah, it's going to bring more wealth here. It's going to bring more wealth. Yeah, I even have the Knight of Pentacles as well. So I have the Knight of Wands here in the upright and the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. This is going to bring a lot of opportunity here, especially with the Fool. Like, this is really going to be your guys' next step into where you want to go. This is going to be the job that's going to launch for you guys to be able to get your home later next year. This is the connection to that. So this is something to go after. Wheel of Fortune here. Alright, so Wheel of Fortune's in the upright position. This is going to lead you to the correct direction to where you both should be going. So that is a yes on both accounts, that's the start of the journey for you both. Alright. Hello, my dear. Hello, Elisha. Hello as well. No worries, Juan. We're doing the Wolfpack for Life member show this evening at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you want to attend that, you're more than welcome to. And definitely reach out to me for your private readings as well, Juan, when you get a chance. You're welcome, Erica. Alright, here we go. Alright, what is Sebastian's intentions towards me? Any messages from him? Or anything coming for me? Alright, my dear, let's find out. Tish. Alright, what is Tish's intentions? Any messages from him? Anything planned? It's interesting. They miss you. They miss you. They miss you. Definitely there's going to be opportunity here. Six of Pentacles in the upright position to the Ten of Swords in the reverse. To them, that this is a situation that they would kind of like to rebuild here. Yeah, we definitely have the Devil here. The Devil's in the reverse position as well. It's just like they want to get to a point here that there can be growth and a sense of belief and trust. They want that kind of communication. That's what they're looking for right now. Yeah, Five of Wands. It's like they don't want things to be so difficult that it's hard to come together here. Yeah, there's going to be a huge transformation here. You do have Death here. So their intentions here is actually to bring this together and actually have there to be an opportunity here for you both. All right, my dear. So I feel like that there's going to be growth in this situation. Definitely are interested in you, wanting to build things with you. This is something that's going to have growth. Ultimately, you both have a good balance when there is opportunity, when there is, like real toxic energy within the situation. I feel like that their true intention is to communicate with you and to help to build this and have some type of growth, my love. Thank you for the super chat, my dear. I appreciate that. All right. I want to know, as my parents have said, no to Aries, alright? So, what the future holds for me. How Aries will behave with you now, alright? Okay, so the parents said no to Aries, alright? Now, this is an arranged marriage here. Here, okay? So, they said no to Aries, so what does the future hold for them here? How will Aries behave with them now? You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Alright, let's see. What does the future hold for you here? Wow. Growth. Alright, so on terms of Aries is completely out of the picture. So it's going to be at that point that where Aries will get to that point of really not speaking to you. Which in a sense is alright, because your life is about to shift in a big way here. Alright, so for one, your family is going to find the right individual for you. this person, I have a huge sense that they're either going to be Cancer and or Scorpio. This individual will be chosen because down the line that this is the individual that is going to, you're going to be able to build a family with, let's just say. Alright, you do have the Magician in the upright position to the King of Cups in the upright position as well. This is something that your family's been waiting for. Alright, you do have the Four of Cups here in the reverse position. That this is going to be the right individual. This can bring growth, happiness, family. Is what I am feeling here. Yeah, you do have the Fool here in the upright position to the Three of Pentacles in the upright position here. It's just like this is going to be family growth opportunity. It's interesting because the picture that I'm staring at here also has a child here. So this is going to be growth of family. So it's going to be a Cancer and or Scorpio that will be chosen for you. Aries is eventually just going to fade away, my dear. So it's just like that's in the sense of how they're going to act towards you. It's that you're just going to notice a disappearance of them. Alright. But I can tell you that the individual is going to be chosen will be the right one for you. Alright, for Jessica. On my last reading, you said love is knocking on my door. Someone from my past. Can I get some info about who it is? Thank you, Hal, for your super chat. I appreciate you. I'll get to all donations here in a few. Love and blessings to you too, my dear. For Jessica. Spirit, per our last reading, put down that love is knocking on Jessica's door. This person is from their past. Can we get some more information on this individual? Let me get more information on this individual. Alright, this is an individual you did have a soulmate connection with. You have the Two of Cups in the upright position. Queen of Pentacles. Very fascinating here. Ten of Swords here in the reverse. At its peak, this individual really made you feel like you were just on top of the world. They would have done anything for you, and they really did. They really did at a point in time for you. This is a situation that wasn't supposed to end. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Alright, for some reason they keep referencing to a 10. Keep referencing to a 10. And as I say that, we get the Knight of Cups here in the upright position. At the pinnacle point of when you knew this individual, they just weren't mature enough for you, you know, and at least that's how you saw it. You know, it says like there was more growth that you would have liked to seen emotionally, even though like they did make you feel like you were on top of the world and have that queen-like mentality. But down the line that there was an issue. I feel like them coming back around this time, there's going to be more of that growth of what you were looking for. They keep referencing to a 10, like this person you knew like 10 years ago. Yeah, you do have the Eight of Pentacles here in the upright position as well. I feel like at the time that when you were with this individual and had a connection with this individual, you were just more advanced, if that makes sense. It's just like you had a more emotional growth than they did. So it's just like, although at moments and times that they made you feel special, it wasn't quite enough for what you were looking for in terms of eventually one day you would like to be married. You didn't feel like this individual could give that to you. So this is a situation that separated, but it shouldn't have. This individual is going to come back around. But they keep referencing to a 10, and it's like lighting up in gold. So it's within a person from 10 years ago. They keep referencing to a 10, so it's like 10 years, or you guys were together for 10 months. But I'm seeing like 10 with an S. So it's someone for, 10 years ago. As I say that on the bottom of my deck, I have the 10 on the bottom of my deck. And 10 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this is someone that's from 10 years ago that is going to come back. This was something that was not supposed to end. So just expect them to come back. Hopefully this time around that it's worth the investment. That's the one thing I can say. Hopefully it's worth the investment. Alright, for Becca here. Can I have a general on how things are between my son, Caden, and Aquarius, my child's father? Alright, here we go for Becca. Alright, general reading. How are things between Caden and Aquarius, Caden's father? How are things? You're welcome, Jessica. All right. So far good. You have the Eight of Pentacles here to the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like when it comes to Caden, Aquarius is trying more. It's definitely trying more. Yeah. We do have the Four of Swords here. It's just like, I can say that his father is becoming more protective, becoming more understanding of Caden, and that was an issue. That was an issue for a little bit, to where Aquarius was having a hard time connecting to Caden and understanding him. And he's getting to a point where he is starting to understand and how to work with this here. We do have the King of Pentacles here. It's just like they know that he knows that he needs to be a better role model for Caden. And that's something that's hitting him really hard right now. That he needs to be a better role model for his son. And he wants to be. He wants to be a better role model. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. It's like he wants Caden to grow just to be a better person. And that's the most important thing. And so with them having opportunity to be together, that's the one thing that is on Aquarius's mind. How can my son be better than me one day? And that is really how he sees things. He's just trying to be a better role model. And that's what he's really holding on to. What can I do for the best interest of my son. At the bottom of my deck, I have the Four of Wands here. And it's true love for your son. And is willing to make a lot of changes. Aquarius is going to have a lot of growth by the end of this year, and by mid-2023 is going to have a huge shift. It's like literally when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. That's really what is going to happen to Aquarius here. It's just like between now and mid-2023. And I'm seeing June of 2023. It's just like this, literally, it's almost like this butterfly just kind of bursting out. It's just like a huge shift and change from him in a big, big way. And I think it's going to surprise you, Becca. It really is. It's like he's really going to be the father that he always, wanted to be. Really be the man that he wants to be as well. I do have to reference to that. And it'll be interesting to see how you feel about Aquarius, if that changes by June of 2023. Your emotions may change. Yeah, that's all you can do, my dear. That's all you can do. Alright, Wolfpack member. Alright. Alicia. Will I get a job this week? Hopefully you've put everything in to get a job. Alright, for Alicia. Will they get a job this week? The opportunity's there. The opportunity's there. You just have to be willing to work harder towards it. It's like you really have to be emotionally invested in this, my dear. And I feel like that stress really has a hold of you. And you need to just keep going after this. It's like no matter how hard you have to search, you need to continue. Because you do have the Eight of Pentacles here to the King of Cups, but the King of Cups is in reverse, so it's just like being under extreme emotional stress that is going to affect your abundance here. Do have the Empress here in the reverse position. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's just like if you're willing to really search, dig deep to work on this, this could shift in a different way, and it should be shifting. But it's like you're allowing stress to take over. And don't just focus on one job. It's just like keep putting out applications everywhere. It's like don't focus just on one thing. Yeah, it's like you're supposed to go after more. There's more that you're supposed to be doing here. You have the Knight of Swords in the upright position. That's something that you haven't done enough of just going after things. So it's just like don't focus on just one job, one focal point of career. If you need to get a job, just get a job. No matter what it is, just get the job until you can actually get to where you want to go here. Because you do have the Devil in the upright position here to the Five of Cups in the upright. Within this, there's still opportunity, okay, but you're kind of holding yourself back here, my dear. So in terms of finding a job this week, continue your search. It's like if you have an interview this week, make sure that you're emotionally balanced and in control so you can get that job. If you're continuing to look, continue to search. It's like, and don't hold back. Don't hold yourself back. And the opportunity is there for the taking. It's there, but you can't put yourself under emotional stress so much that you're going to miss this opportunity. You do have the Two of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like ultimately, if you can get away from your level of stress, that you can find what you're looking for. I feel like, in a sense, that you're kind of giving up on yourself a little bit, my dear. Oh, Juan, I was out of town too. Alright, for Wolfpack member Ling. What is coming up this week from S towards me? Alright, let's find out. I did, Becca. Actually, I did. Went four-wheeling. It was a lot of fun. Nothing like four-wheeling really fast down the mountain, hitting big bumps, and with potential flying out of a truck. Why not? Who wouldn't do that? I loved it. Alright, what is coming this week from S towards Ling? Alright, SS, the one that's connected to Ling. What is coming up this week? It is a good thing. It almost happened. I was kind of dangling there. But it was still fun. I wouldn't take it back. Alright, my dear. I see connection here. You do have the Seven of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. Six of Swords being in the reverse position here. And the Ace of Wands in the upright position. To the Eight of Cups in the upright. I feel like on S's part that there needs to be a little bit more effort of showing their emotion, their passion when it comes to you. You do have the Five of Pentacles here in the upright position. I feel like on S's side that there just needs to be more effort, and I feel like that you guys need to connect soon. Alright, we do have the Hierophant here. I feel like a connection is going to be made here soon. That you two are going to end up coming together. But on S's side, they need to express more of themselves. And I feel like that they're about to here. You do have the Sun in the upright position here. Finalizing with the Hermit. I feel like that they are going to start to express themselves a little bit more. So I would say that you guys, come together. For whatever reason, I'm seeing like a diner. I'm seeing a diner, like you guys sitting and eating. I got, it's weird. It's like I just got like a taste and like a smell of like syrup, like breakfast. Like breakfast. It's like that's what I smell. It's like pancake, eggs, bacon, breakfast. It's like coming together for breakfast is what I'm sensing here, my dear. So, it's like, that's weird. It's like, now I want bacon. It's like, bacon. This is, yeah. Alright, Miss Francis. Now, the only reason why I'm taking this super chat is because Miss Francis is a Wolfpack member as well. So anyone else that has sent a super chat, You guys will be after the wolf pack. And with the other donation, I do have a donation that is ahead of Super Chats at this time. So that doesn't confuse anybody here. Yeah, bacon for me, yeah. That'd be great. Alright, for Miss Francis. Alright, what is the outcome of this love triangle? Ooh, here we go. Situation. Me, Vaughn, and Dash. The relevance of Dash. That's interesting. That's interesting. Alright. What is going to be the outcome for Miss Francis here? This third-party situation, this love triangle between Miss Francis, Vaughn, and Dash. What is going to be the final outcome? Final outcome. Show me from Vaughn's perspective. What is Vaughn's plan? Okay, show me from Dash's perspective. Dash, what is your viewpoint on this love triangle? Hello, Aries, guidance, Wolfpack member. I think I saw S as well. Alright. Alright, show me from Dash's perspective here. What are your thoughts on this love triangle? Final outcome. Alright, so final outcome of this whole situation, Miss Francis, between you, Vaughn, and Dash. Ultimately here, you're separating from them both. At the end of the day, you're going to make the decision to walk away. Okay? Because Vaughn, starting from Vaughn's viewpoint here, there's only so much effort they're willing to put in. It's like that there is emotional connection here, okay, with the Two of Cups, with the world in the Two of Cups, that there is something there, okay, that they're willing to invest only so much, but it's only for their gains, things they want, okay, because we have the Page of Wands in reverse, going into the world, to the Two of Cups, to the Knight of Pentacles, all in the upright to strengthen the reverse. As long as they're getting what they want, then they want to be in the picture. Alright, I see you cutting that out, okay, because this is still their viewpoint, and then they do what they want to do on their side. Okay, on Dash's side here, okay, we do have the King of Swords here in the reverse, we do have Justice in reverse, we do have the Moon in the upright position here as well, we do have the King of Cups in the reverse as well, to the Hierophant. Dash isn't really worth a lot of time either. Alright, again, where we're seeing some investment of emotion, but it's only still, I see this in a situation where this isn't fair for you with either party. I mean, on the bottom of my deck here, I do have the Seven of Swords. I feel like either party will continue to lie to you. They're never going to invest their time of what you deserve, ultimately here. I see you moving away from this picture entirely. Because if not, your outcome is that you're the one that's going to be hurt through this whole thing. Because if both of them feel like that this is something they can do, why the hell would they change it? Why would they change it? And when it comes to you, you have to see the situation for what it is and ask yourself, why do you want to continue within this situation? So ultimately here, my dear, I see you walking away from both parties. That's going to be the final outcome from what I'm seeing on my side. Alright, for Michelle. Okay, so does a general read for next week. Okay, for Michelle. Spirit, what do we have for Michelle? General reading for next week. Alright. General read for next week for Michelle. What is coming Michelle's way? Alright, I see it. Next week is going to be an interesting week of opportunity for you, my dear. You have the Four of Wands in the upright position, the King of Wands in the upright, to the King of Swords in the upright position. I'm seeing like romance here. It's like opportunity for romance. Like definitely going to be approached by a male here that wants to really be with you. It's like there was a disruption at a certain point. It's like you do know this individual, you do know them, and you do have an angel number strike here, because I just got the Empress here with the King of Swords. You have the Empress here too, the High Priestess as well, so that is 2, 3, 4, and within that is understanding, communication within love and abundance. Okay, so this individual next week is really going to speak from their heart that they, for one, they shouldn't have treated you the way that they did in the past. They shouldn't have treated you that way. They're wanting to come back and apologize and have a new opportunity here with you, if you're willing to do that, my dear. So it's just like wanting to be your champion, wanting to be your defender, and at the same time admitting to their wrongs and their mistakes. So this is something that they want to do here, if you're willing to walk down that road. It's interesting because at the bottom of my deck I have Judgment in reverse. I feel like this is something that you will consider and make your final decision on this. I know this individual is going to tell you just to take your time, but you're going to have to think about it a little bit. But they realize that they screwed up, but they want to apologize if you're willing. If you're willing. Alright, Jocelyn here. Are things going to work out better this time around with Elle? Alright. Going around again. Let's find out. Alright, for Jocelyn. Are things going to work out better this time around with Elle? Elle, the one that's connected to Jocelyn here. Are things going to work out better this time around? Are things going to work out better this time around? Are things going to work out better this time? What do you think? Let's pull from your energy. Are things going to work out better this time? Well, how do you feel? How do you feel from this perspective? Yeah, and they see this as a good opportunity here. We do have the Devil in the reverse, to the Fool in the upright position, to the Chariot. They really want this to work out. They do. You do have the Ten of Swords here in the reverse to this as well. I feel like this time around that this has a better opportunity than it has in the past. I really feel like that they have learned a lot, you know, within the time that you guys have kind of separated here. And we do have the Seven of Cups here in the reverse as well. For the Nine of Swords in reverse. I do feel like ultimately this time with Elle, given the chance that this is something that will actually work this time around. A lot of lessons you learned, a lot of lessons that they have learned. I feel like that if this comes back together, that this actually has more opportunity this time around than it ever has before. You're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome. Alright. Alright, and this is for S, Wolfpack member. Okay, well, I get the job at WHO in Switzerland. Ooh, or another healthcare job in Switzerland. I'm applying for healthcare jobs there. I'm a nurse. Thank you. Well, thank you for being a nurse. That's fantastic. Let's see where you're going, huh? Where are your skills needed the most? You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. Alright. You're not my bacon. Alright. Okay. I was. And then you come in with the oink oink, I speak. So. Maybe the bacon. See what happens. Alright, for S. Well, they get the job at WHO in Switzerland. They're applying for nursing jobs in Switzerland. But are they going to get this job at WHO? But they're applying for healthcare jobs in Switzerland regardless. Hello, Macy. Yes, for what I'm seeing here, you do have the Six of Pentacles. It's interesting here because we're all dealing with pentacles and we're looking at investment money and everything like that. That's everything you have so far on the board. Well, to see if this continues, if more pentacles come out, this is going to be crazy to me. But you do have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position, going to the King of Pentacles in the upright position. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Looks like you're going to seal this position at this job here. So let's see. This is a yes. And the Eight of Wands to the Magician as well in connection to this. Queen of Wands, you have sealed this. So this is a yes. And I know I'm not the best looking right now, but like I have to show this, so it's like I feel like I need to do something with my hair. Oh well. Like I don't care in this moment, but I have to show this. Like hold on. It's like I feel like I need to do something with my hair. The only bad thing about having curly hair, not much can be done. Not much can be done. Like, not much can be done. Alright, this is gonna have to do, because, like, yeah, you need to see these cards. Like, so, I'm gonna show this to you, so, yeah. So, yeah. Hold on. Okay. So, so. Oh, see? Ah! I hope I didn't scare you all. I know. could have been scary. But seriously, alright, so you have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position, King of Pentacles in the upright position, Five of Pentacles in the reverse position, Eight of Wands in the upright, Magician in the upright, Queen of Wands in the upright. This is a solid yes across the board that you will get this job. And indeed, being in Switzerland is the right thing for you. You have searched the right place. Either way, you will get a healthcare job within Switzerland. So, very good, my dear. Very, very good. Indeed. But the first one you want is what you will get. So, I scare people. Ah! Yeah, see? Spooky. So I'm disappearing again. So I look like a ghost. So I'm going to disappear. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Disappearing. Boom. See, disappeared again. See, now that looks like a cute little face over there. Me, before what I had. Not so cute. Not so cute. But that's okay. It's okay. Alright. So, continuing our adventure here. Totally lost my spot too. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me see. Do. Okay, for Aries spiritual guidance, here we go. Alright, why hasn't my Aquarius texted all weekend? What was he up to? He normally sees me every week. Alright, Aquarius, the one that's connected to Aries spiritual guidance. You haven't texted all weekend. What were you up to? What were you up to? What were you doing? You normally see Aries every week. What were you up to? What were you up to? What were you up to? Aquarius, why haven't you messaged? Interesting. Why didn't you text? Okay then. Wow. You have to do your best to try not to get upset with Aquarius. I'm understanding their process, but they should have had some type of communication with you. I'm sure this is something you will hear about later. But they were closing a chapter of their past this last weekend. It was something that needed to be done here. This individual wouldn't leave Aquarius alone. They needed closure. And that's really what this was about, okay? Because we do have the Eight of Wands in the upright position to Judgment, okay? And within this, it's Aquarius knew that they needed to make not just the right decision on this, but to have this chapter be completely closed. Not just for them, but for this individual as well. We do have death here going with the Five of Swords. It was just like this closure needed to happen so he can continue to move forward. Now he's at a place of peace here, okay, with the Four of Swords in the upright to the Two of Wands here in the upright position. It's like allowing this past to completely disconnect because they want to move forward. It didn't want to make you upset. Don't allow it to make you upset, because their new path here with the Nine of Pentacles is them proceeding forward with you. For some reason, within their heart, they felt like if they were continuing to move forward with you without closing this past chapter, that they felt like they were emotionally, they would be like emotionally cheating in a sense. You know, so this is a chapter that needed to close, not just for the individual that they were involved with, but for Aquarius themselves. They're seeing your situation very seriously. They needed to close out this old chapter. That is why you didn't hear from them. Nothing romantic happened with them at all, but it was closing a chapter and allowing Aquarius to heal from that closure so they can move forward with you. So that is what that was about, my dear. And Owen, my favorite Capricorn's in the house. Owen is here. Yes, my dear, and I feel it, and honestly, it will. It was like one of those things where you're saying those final goodbyes, knowing that you're never going to reconnect with that person again. So it's a full chapter that is officially closed. Alright, any other Wolfpack members in here, go ahead and post your questions. If not, then we'll move to donations. And then just continue to move forward here. I think Macy is here. How does the neighbor man feel about me? Alright, so neighbor. Oh, and TryhardHG, I see you too, my love. Alright. Alright. For Macy. Alright, for the neighbor that is by Macy here, how do you feel about Macy? How do you feel about Macy? You're welcome, us. You're welcome. Alright. For Macy. How does the neighbor feel? That card flew. Well, Macy, they're intrigued by you. They're intrigued by you. They want to get to know you better, but they have some fears of taking that step. So they can see that sense of being cordial. They want to get to know you better. We do have the Eight of Cups in reverse to the Three of Cups in the upright position. They're in a position that they do want to get to know you better. They are worried about it, though, because you do have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Like, they're nervous, they're scared. But at the same time, you have the Knight of Swords here in the upright position. It's just like, this is something that they want to go after, wanting to talk to you, but they feel like you wouldn't give them the time of day. That's ultimately, like, how they feel. It's like you wouldn't give them the time of day here. Interesting enough, because we do have the Ten of Cups in the upright position, I think that you would actually maybe perhaps consider, or at least this is your neighbor's hope that, you know, if this is something they chase after, that there could be this point of happiness. At least that is how they feel in regards to you. But this point of happiness that they want to try to take action at, they feel like it's going to be a failed opportunity if you're not willing to go with it, you know. But a big part of them, they want to connect here. There's a big part of them that wants to connect here. So it'll be interesting of how that goes. So Macy, yeah, you have a neighbor that's interested in you. S, not in this live. Not in this live. We are doing the Wolfpack for Life member show this evening. If you want to be a member, Wolfpack for Life member, definitely upgrade that, because that is the live show that you get to ask unlimited questions. You get channels with that one, S. So if you want to be a part of that one, definitely upgrade your membership if you want to join that one. But that is the member show that we do those on. Alright. So for TryhardHG, alright, for TryhardHG, general reading. What is it that Tryhard needs to know? General reading. What is it that Tryhard needs to know? What is coming towards TryhardHG? What is it that Tryhard needs to know at this time? Alright, you do have the Chariot in the upright position, Six of Cups in the upright to the Emperor in the upright position. I'm getting this feeling that you're, like, there's this sense of home. Like, for some reason, it's like you're going to be doing something else, like, by next year. And it's regards to your home. Like, for some reason, I'm seeing you moving in a sense. You do have Death here in the upright position. It's like something is going to come up here within the next few months that you're just going to feel like leaving. Like you need to have a fresh start somewhere else. And I just see you moving. It's interesting because we had the Two of Cups here in the upright position to the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. I feel like if things stay on the course that they are right now, there is a huge potential of you moving. And upon that move, you're going to have better connections when it comes to money. You're just going to have better connections entirely. There's something with that. It's like you're in the next... For some reason, I just saw November 14th. There's something on that day that's going to make you consider moving, changing the space that you're in. Because there's like a better opportunity. But I just see you on the move. I see you on the move. It's interesting. We're going to have to keep track on that. Like, what is significant about that day? There's something there. So try hard. I would just kind of sit with things, you know, and kind of watch your situations, and I would prepare. I mean, very much there's some type of move that's going to happen here if things are to stay on the course that they are. But regardless, it's happening in November. Like, there's something that's going to happen in November. Huh. It's interesting. Okay, any other Wolfpack members that haven't asked a question yet, go ahead and ask your question, and then I will start with donations. Alright, I think I got psychic communication again from Sagittarius. Okay, he told me that he's revisiting our conversations, and he asked me to expect him that he's coming down to see me. Am I going nuts? It's like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this here? It's like, what do I say to this? And it's not to this question. I just see a lot of chapters closing on my side. Damn, there's so many chapters closing here. So, Jabu, I'll say that, you know, it's upon this day, as I read for you, this is the first and the last. And as of this day, marked 12/17/2022 at 12:24 p.m., our energies disconnect as of today. Alright. Alright, so let's see what this question here. Alright, so, my dear, you think you got a psychic communication again from the Sagittarius, Sagittarius. He told me that he's revisiting our conversations. Then he asked me to expect him that he's coming down to see me. Am I going nuts? Alright. Interesting question. Let's find out. Are you indeed going nuts? I don't feel like it. Let's see. Alright. She gets psychic communication from Sagittarius. He's saying that he's going to revisiting conversations. Then he asked her to expect him that he's coming down to see her. Did this in fact happen? Sagittarius, did you come to visit? On this first card, jeez. Here we go. We have the Empress in the upright position, to the Ten of Wands in reverse, to the Five of Cups in the reverse position. Yes, my dear, you did have this communication. You're not going nuts. Not going nuts at all. You do have the Hermit here to the Page of Cups. I feel like that this was direct line communication between the both of you. That there is definitely something here that they want to reconnect with you. They've been going through a lot. And this point of revisiting is to be there. Do you have the Four of Pentacles in the upright position? Alright, and so yeah, that's what I have for you, my dear. 1 second, guys. I have something going on upstairs right now. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Nothing like someone trying to rob your house when you're sitting there doing a tarot reading. Okay. So anyway, back to this. You do have the Four of Pentacles here in the upright position. I feel like overall, my dear, there is going to be further communication here. You do have the Ace of Wands in the upright position as well. I feel like that this is something that's coming in to reconnect. Definitely expect more communication coming in within the next 3 months. Very much so. Alright. So any other Wolfpack members? Okay, something else is going on upstairs. Hold on, guys. Calm down, bub. It's okay. right. Onward and onward. Here we go. All right. So I believe that is all for my wolf pack, I believe. So now we're on donations. Alright, my dear, and it looks like you donated for 3 questions, so thank you very much. So go ahead and post your questions. And thank you very much for that donation. Am I still going through a spiritual awakening process? Okay. Are you indeed still? Use this deck here. Yes, you can, my dear. Alright, so question number 1. Am I still going through a spiritual awakening process? Okay, here. You're welcome. Are they still going through a spiritual awakening process, Spirit? Are they still going through a spiritual awakening process? Yes, you're still going through a spiritual awakening process at this time. You have to get to a point here, my dear, where you have emotional balance within yourself, and you know that to be real and true. That you don't get to a point that you start making progress and then you dial backwards. It's just like it continues to happen. Spirit is trying to try to wake you up to this so you can change your course. Because every time that you feel like you're moving forward here, it's just like you're going backwards. The reason that I say that is because we have Judgment in the reverse position to the King of Cups and the reverse to the Seven of Cups in the upright position. It's like you start to open yourself up, think that you're doing okay, start proceeding forward, and then you get yourself tangled up again, because we have the 8 of Swords here in the upright position. It's like you put in the work while you need to, and then as things start to improve, you feel like that's all there is, and then you close it down. you still need to continue. There's still a lot that you need to learn here and understand about yourself. You do have the Nine of Swords here. It's like you need to get to that point to understand on the inside that you can succeed at anything that you want to do. That you are enough. You need to emotionally connect to your soul deep within, that you can achieve anything, that you truly love yourself, that this is you putting yourself before anybody else, and you need to do that. You can't put yourself on the back burner anymore. There isn't time for it anymore. And the universe is trying to wake you up to this, that this is a time where you need to be more forward in your thought processes and how you represent yourself, you know, having those proper boundaries around you and placing them where you need to, and actually speak from your heart to people. I guess you can, you know, being more forward with individuals, but at a way that it's still polite. But that's all a part of putting up boundaries. Okay, that's really where you are right now. It's like being able to place the boundaries where you need to, and at the same time finding yourself in a more emotional fulfilling place. This closes out here with the Emperor in the upright position. You need to step into your divine masculine here and redefine using that strength and that force to lift you up. Okay, because it's like as you do that, it's just like you don't want to be in a place where you always feel down, to where you just feel weak. You need to lift yourself up and realize that you have that part of yourself. You have that divine masculine side to show strength. You need to be able to show your strength, but again, in a positive way. So this is a part of your spiritual awakening, is understanding, although that you need to be strong, even though if you become emotional and you cry, that does not make you weak. That's the connection here. Okay, so upon you using your strength, even at times that you cry, that you're not weak, that you're not a weak individual. So stop telling yourself that you are weak and that you can't accomplish. You're just taking yourself down. So you need to stop being your worst enemy. Because literally you are at this time. So Spirit is wanting you to kind of open yourself up to the horizon here. You have more value than what you see. Even though other people see your value, you need to be able to see your value. And even if people in your past have cut you down to where you have a hard time seeing the plus side, to see the high side for yourself, that you need to lift yourself up regardless. It's like we go through lessons in life for a reason, for a purpose, my dear. So yeah, don't limit yourself. This is about you emotionally connecting to yourself within strength. You're not weak. You need to use that strength with the Emperor to break through those bounds of the Eight of Swords. And with that Nine of Swords, you know, it's just like we all have some type of anxiety. But don't show fear. Don't bound yourself by fear. Lift yourself up. Lift yourself up. That's what I have for that one, my dear. What's your second question? Yeah, my dog is just freaking out. Yeah, there's just something going on with my dog upstairs. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Everything's fine, bud. Alright. He's just gonna keep barking and bark. He's just on alert, so that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Alright. So go ahead with your second question, my dear. Alright. Okay, second question. Okay. So yesterday I started really questioning my negative thoughts. Thank you, YouTube account. I appreciate that super chat. Alright, so yesterday I started really questioning my negative thoughts and anxiety, and suddenly I became disassociated. Did I disconnect from my ego or just suppress my emotions? Excellent question. It's an excellent question. Alright. Okay, so yesterday, they're still working off the first here. So yesterday they started really questioning their negative thoughts and anxiety, and suddenly they became disassociated. Did they disconnect from their ego or just suppress their emotions? Sorry, what do we have on this here? Did they just disconnect from their ego or did they just suppress their emotions? Working with their negative thoughts and anxiety. Okay, you suppressed, my dear. Definitely suppressed your emotions. Okay, you do have the Fool in the reverse position to the Hermit in the reverse position as well to the Five of Wands. Okay, that's the point of disconnection right there. Okay, even with the Hermit, that's when we are channeling into ourselves to understand oneself. So you suppress your emotion. So you did the opposite of what you want to do. So anytime when you disassociate, you have a sense of disconnection, right? We're disassociating from the situation in its whole, okay? So we never want to be at a point where we disassociate. Like, we don't want that. That's completely disconnecting from the reality of the situation as it stands, okay? So you never want to be in a position of that, okay? We do have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, so that is what worked against you, my dear. It's just like you want to be in a point where you are in a state of meditation to find that middle ground, to find that gray area, to find that sense of peace. You know, it's not extreme logical, it's not extreme emotional. It's right in the center, in that gray area, that we find ourselves. Okay, so when you find that link that is shattered, split, when you're dissociated, you're disassociating from that sense of reality in that moment as a whole. Okay, so it's just like you need to get back to seeing the present moment as it stands. Okay, within the present moment. So you don't want to be on that extreme logical side, extreme emotional. On those two sides, you're not seeing what you're supposed to. And that is why you have that disconnected feeling. Because either you are disassociated to that logical side or the emotional side. And I feel like it's more on the emotional side. Okay, especially with the Three of Pentacles being in reverse here. Okay, so this is where you are working against yourself. Alright, so this is like within meditation to realign yourself. This is a practice of mindfulness, okay? Being mindful in the present moment. That's your way to freedom here, okay? Is that practice of mindfulness, okay? The next thing that we have here is Temperance and the upright position. Okay, and within this card that I have with Temperance, it's two dolphins jumping in the air and getting ready to dive back into the ocean. Interesting enough that I was saying before we were speaking about emotion. And we have two dolphins that are diving into the water, states of emotion. Okay, but these two dolphins are free. This is where you're supposed to be, my dear. Okay, so it is possible for you. Okay, that's where you're supposed to be, is being in that moment of breaking free. I feel like ultimately you will. Here you do have the Lovers here, but that's the connection of breaking free to love oneself. All right, to bringing that to yourself. Okay. It's like writing down the things that you want that are going to help balance your emotions. So whether that be happiness, joy, or anything, make that dream board of what that is going to take for you to stay in the present moment. It is that practice of mindfulness. And that is where a lot of people become disconnected. And what is your third question, my dear? That is a very excellent question. You're welcome. Okay. Am I making progress? Ooh, wow. My computer just freaked out. Hold on. Okay. I got it back together. Am I making progress towards healing myself, energetically releasing blockages? Okay. Let's see here. Still working with the same point line questions here. Okay, so is she making progress here? Is she making progress towards healing yourself energetically / releasing here these blockages? Am I making any progress here? See, and before that, your first reading you had the King of Cups in reverse, and now here you have the Queen of Cups in reverse to the Hierophant in the upright position. Is minimal progress you're making as of right now. Minimal progress that you're making, even though it's like you are putting effort towards this. We do have the Sun in the upright position here as well. It's like you are trying here, but it's minimal. One second, my dear. Sarah, the reason that I didn't grab your question ahead is because you're not a Wolfpack member anymore. If you notice by your name, you don't have a badge. So that I didn't ignore your question. That's what happened there. But my dear, here, it's minimal progress that you're making. But the fact that we have the sun in the upright position, and it really kind of opening up here to the Hierophant, it's just like you're starting to make that progress, but it's minimal shifts. But I think that is just bringing that awareness to what those next steps that you need to do. You do have the Six of Wands here. I do feel like eventually you're going to get there, especially within that 6-month ratio. You are going to grab a hold of this and really dig deep and be able to remove these blockages. And the way to do that is definitely with that meditation, and being able to channel into yourself and not have fear to do so. We do have the Tower here. So it's just like within the next 6 months that upon this Tower kind of splitting all this apart, that's really where you're going to start to rise. Now we have the Emperor in the upright position again, that you're going to shatter all of those things and be in that position of power to where you have felt like you were weak for so long. You do have the Nine of Pentacles with this as well, with this Emperor. In the next 6 months, you're going to be in a completely different place, my dear. So I will say to this here is just continue to work on meditation to free yourself from these blockages. And when you start feeling like you're getting that sense of tunnel vision, because that it's like that sense of tunnel vision here. So it's like when you feel like everything is starting to close in on you, that's when you need to stop it, and start pushing that back out. So not the whole world is starting to narrow in. Because when that starts to happen, that's when we start to disassociate and come apart here. Okay? So when you start getting that tunnel vision feeling, that is when you need to expand more to push that back. Meditation's really important there, okay? And so find the meditations that work for you. Definitely check out meditations of practicing mindfulness, all right? There are meditations for that, definitely out here on YouTube. If you have a hard time finding those, definitely email me. I can help you find those. But yeah, definitely practice that, okay? And as you continue to work with those meditations, if you can do at least once in the morning, once at night, you're going to see all these blockages setting you free. All right? So that's what I have for you, my dear. It's just like definitely one day you will. Thank you, KDP. Thank you, Star Sea Globe. Thank you, Erica, for all those super chats flying through here. Thank you very much. And thank you, Sarah, for saying that you will redo your membership. I appreciate you. So that's what I have for you, my dear. So yeah, you're very close. You're walking your path. But definitely the practice of mindfulness is what you need at this time. But if you have a hard time locating those meditations, just shoot me an email. I'll send you the links that will help to benefit your progress and the process that you want to achieve. You're very, very welcome. All right, and so we are on to our other donations here. I believe that was the only donation I had through PayPal. Thank you, Becca, very much for having that for me. So now we are on Super Chats here. You're welcome, my dear. I appreciate you as well, and thank you for your generous donation. I appreciate that. All right. How? All right. Hello. Is S serious about me, and can I trust him this time? All right. Is he serious, and can you trust him this time? Very important. All right, for Hal. Is S serious about Hal this time? Can S be trusted? Can S be trusted this time around? S, are you serious about how we can trust you? Alright, my dear. So what I'm already seeing here is that they're not serious, and no, they can't be trusted. It's like they are willing to say what they need to. You know, I will say that S has an excellent false mask. They're really good with their words, really good at convincing people that they're different. And that's upon that false mask that they have here. You do have an angel number strike here, and that is 555. And so that is a sense of releasing and being aware of when you need to release. Okay, so starting off here, you do have the 5 of Wands in reverse, going into Justice in reverse. They're still not serious. They're still not serious. They can't really connect with you in the way that they're saying they're going to. You do have the 5 of Swords here. This is going to hit a real peak of a downhill slide. If you were to go down this road again, it's not going to take long. It's literally within 2 months. Within 2 months, you'll see this big dive down, that they're still that individual that they have always been. They haven't changed. Okay, you do have the 3 of Pentacles here in reverse. It's like they're only doing so much to try to convince you otherwise. You do have the Hierophant here in the upright position. That really Spirit is trying to get you to see that they're not shifting, not changing. And you do have the 5 of Cups in the upright position as well. So by the end of this, you'll be in the same position where you are right now. So definitely not a person you can trust, my dear. So I would have to say at this time, with the energies are pulling at this time, it's that they're not serious, and know that you can't trust them this time. Hopefully they decide to make that shift for themselves, but upon the energy of these cards today, it's no on both accounts. And we have Hillary. We got Banks. Thank you, Starseed Glow, for your super chat. Everyone with or doing super chats today, I appreciate you very much. Thank you. All right, for Hillary. All right, what do we have here? I'm doing all right. I hope you're well. All right, so you're starting a new job. Okay, working from home next week. That's awesome. How will I like it? Hopefully you love it. I mean, that sounds good. All right, so Haley is starting a new job, working from home next week. How will Hillary like this? All right, how will Hillary like this? Starting a new job next week. Working from home. This is a remote job from home. How will Hillary like this position? Not surprised on this one. Okay, starting out here with the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords in the reverse position here. Do you have the Ace of Wands in the upright position here? You're going to be very happy with this. It's like finally finding something that you can finally relax. It's like, although working from home, the only thing that makes it difficult is it's not walking away from your computer just to sit and relax. Sometimes it's hard to have a separate space. And so within this, of what I'm seeing is overall you're going to like this job, that it is a good fit for you. The one thing that is going to you know, cause minimal, and it's just a minimal situation here. You do have the Nine of Swords here, and this is really all of it's about is making sure you have a separate space from the place where you relax. So, like, you don't want the computers in your living room if that's your place of peace. You don't want your computer in your bedroom working if that's your place of peace. Definitely have, like, your own little side office. If you have a separate bedroom that you can have that be your side office, make sure it is that way so you actually have a place to relax. So that's the important thing here, okay? Have a place that is separate from where you are going to be working here. You do have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, okay? And so it's like you do have a sense of peace and harmony here as long as you make sure you have a separate room, have a separate space for this. But ultimately here you do have the King of Wands. I feel like that you're going to be very happy with this job. You're going to have that sense of peace and that sense of freedom. The only little hiccup that you'll have here, but I feel like the energies will shift with that, is making sure you have a separate space for doing your work, making sure it's not in a spot where you like to relax. Good, you have a computer room. Perfect. Perfect. There you go. All right, and so Sarah, you can't find the link. The link is in the description box down below, but let me get you a fresh link. Let me do that really quick here. Just in case that one expired or anything is difficult with that. Alright, let me click on this here. Too many buttons. Too many buttons I need to hit here. Alright. Alright, Sarah, I'm getting you a fresh link here. Thank you, Starseed Glow, for that super chat. I appreciate you. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Hillary. So that's what I have for you. So overall, that you will. Okay. Much love to you, my dear. And after this date, we disconnect. Okay. For Jabu, what is the outcome between me and Cosmin? For Jabu, what is the outcome between me and Cosmin? What is the outcome between Jabu and Cosmin? What's the outcome? For a final outcome here. And the first one out here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. The King of Wands in the upright position to the Devil in the upright position here. I feel like that there just needs to be a sense of peace here. You do have Judgment here in the reverse. I really just feel like they are in a position to where there's just a sense that they want to disconnect here. Yeah, Ten of Wands in the upright position. I feel like this situation is just disconnecting. I feel like that is going to be the final outcome. That things are becoming too hard. But neither one of you want to make that final choice of having anything separate or having, that connection completely to disconnect. But it's coming to that point here from what I'm seeing on my side here. Because the Judgment card that I have here has the dolphins on it, and with that being in reverse, it's like slamming right back into that devil. It's like not giving it an opportunity. And with the Ten of Wands, it's just like, although that there should be opportunity here, it's like shifting away. And you do have the World here. I do see this as a situation that is completing. And it's like that's going to be the final puzzle piece together here. This kind of coming apart. And I feel like that this is something that's not even within your control. That this is a decision that they're going to make. You do have the Magician in the reverse to the Lovers and the upright position here. I feel like if you don't make a decision on this, that they will. And that is going to be that point of separation. At least that's the energies of today. Hopefully they change course. Alright. Whereas, how will my son and I like living in... Okay, so how will you guys like living in Switzerland? Let's see. How will S and their son, how will they like living in Switzerland? Hide them, that's what Rebecca. Okay. Yes, how will their son and S, how will they enjoy living in Switzerland? Yes, she does, Macy. Alright, my dear. So far from what I am seeing, that you both will enjoy it. It will be a shift. I'm not going to deny that, especially for your son. It is going to be a bit of a change, a pace for him here. But you do have the Five of Cups here in the reverse to the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position to the Moon in the reverse. Eventually, your son will adapt to this move. I feel like in general that you will be happy with this move. Your son needs to adapt to this move. I feel like that he will, ultimately here. It's more of that sense of just leaving. Okay, you do have the Knight of Swords here, so expect, you know, a little bit of emotional tension for a little while, because it's really just leaving where you guys are, right? And so, like, when you pick up and move, what do you leave behind, right? Family, friends, people we already have connections with. So that's the only conflicting thing here, but ultimately, from what I'm seeing, and you have the other knight, 3 knights, boom, 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 you have the Knight of Cups here. So I feel like ultimately here that your son eventually will be happy. There is going to be a connection there. So let me ask about that. Is her son eventually going to make a connection here, a friendship? Because that's what's pulling at me here. Yeah. So you have the Empress that goes with that Knight of Cups. So your son is going to make a friendship connection, at least with the female in Switzerland, which is going to make this balance easier at that time, at that point in time. But ultimately, for you guys here at the very bottom of my deck here, I do have the King of Cups. So ultimately, you both will be really happy with this move. This is something that was much needed and setting on the course of the right direction for the both of you. All right, my dear. So that is what I have for you. Sounds good, Sarah. Alright, for YouTube account, I'm alright. Will H contact me soon? H, the one that is connected to YouTube account. Will you contact YouTube account soon? Everyone leaves. Everyone leaves, Becca. Everyone leaves. So, yeah. Yeah, it looks like you're running solo, my dear. It's like yeah, this is one of those things. Oh, you're attached to me, Becca. You're attached to me. You're not getting rid of me. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, for YouTube account, will H contact YouTube account soon? HH, the one that's connected to YouTube account. Do you have any intentions of contacting YouTube account anytime soon? Let's find out, shall we? Oof. And come back here, little card. We have a runner. We have a runner. Ooh. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that there is a possibility that you'll hear from Ake soon. Not for... This is interesting. It has more to do with health. There's something going on with H health-wise here that I'm feeling from the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles that I have on this card has snakes on it. Alright, and in the design of it, it's in regards to health. There's something going on there. King of Cups with that. But the King of Cups is in the upright position. It's like within health, some health issues coming into this here. You do have the Four of Wands in the upright position. It's just like they're going to want to contact you again. It's like, I feel like that they're going through a big wake-up call. Like something happened with their health that kind of woke them up here. which is not a bad thing at times, you know, as long as people eventually stay healthy. But you do have the King of Wands here. So it's just like, upon them feeling better, you know, it's just like they definitely are going to want to talk to you here. We do have the Four of Cups here. It's interesting because in the way that I'm seeing this is wanting to build upon. Wanting to build upon. So I feel like what they went through, it kind of shifted their perspective of life. And it sure did. It scared the crap out of them. You do have the King of Swords here in the upright position. So 3 kings. King, king, king. So 3 kings. So within that, I feel like that you will hear from H again soon. I do feel like you will. Alright, second question. His feelings and intentions towards you. Alright. H, what are your feelings and intentions towards YouTube account? What are your feelings and intentions towards YouTube account, H? Okay, you do have the 9 of Cups here to the Fool. I do feel like that they have that intention of coming to share that emotion with you. We do have Judgment in the upright position here. Wow. To the Ace of Cups. Their intention here is to try to come back and to reform this connection. Whether it actually goes into a full relationship, at least starting at a base friendship. They're willing to take that, but eventually they would like to see this go into more here. You do have the 2 of Pentacles here in the reverse position. But they are definitely coming back into your life. 9 of Swords here in the reverse position. I mean, they think about you a lot. They think about you a lot. They feel like that this is something that they want to revisit. They want you back into they want you back in their life. It's just a matter of reaching you. And that's what I'm hearing. It's just a matter of being able to reach you. But is interested. Alright. Don't lose hope there, YouTube account. Don't lose hope. Thank you, Hal, for your super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey Jess, how are you? Becca, you're not writing solo anymore. Jess is here. And anyone in here, if you're interested in joining the membership program, this is the link for that. It is just $2.99 a month, and you get the VIP pass and free chat. On any free chat live, you do get a free pass if you pick the $2.99 a month. If you choose the Wolfpack for Life, that is our member live stream show where you get to ask any unlimited questions if you want channel messages, anything like that. We're having a Wolfpack for Life show this evening. So if anyone is interested in joining that link is right there. Thank you, YouTube account, for your super chat. I appreciate you. Okay. For Erica here. Alright, is the ex-wife Jay still keeping her eye on me and Lance? Okay, so here we go. Alright, for Erica. Is the ex-wife Jay still keeping her eye on Erica and Lance? Alright, J. One that is connected to Erica and Lance. X. Are you still keeping your eye on Erica and Lance? Ex-wife J. Are you still keeping your eye on Erica and Lance at this time? That did not take long. You have justice in reverse. Yeah, she can't let this go. You have justice in reverse to the Hermit in the upright position. You do have the World in the reverse position here. All major arcanas are flying out for you. You have the Lovers in the upright position. It's just like, it's almost like she has like an emotional addiction to the both of you. It's like she has to be involved. She can't see herself not being involved here. We have the Three of Swords here in the upright position. In the upright position. So this is always going to be like some type of third party situation, but it's not like of a romantic side from Lance. It's like she has like an emotional addiction to the both of you, that she has to be involved and that she can't like disconnect herself. It's just like she's obsessed. It's like she's obsessed with this. What's going on with the Three of Swords and the Lovers? Yeah, she can't get over this. She cannot. Three of Wands in the reverse. It's just, she cannot get over this. The one that wanted to walk away, the one that wanted to disconnect so bad, needs to hold on to something else here. So yeah, I mean, she's totally obsessed with your guys' situation. I feel like there is a huge sense of jealousy because of what you and Lance have is what she always wanted. Lance definitely had growth. Lance definitely changed a lot when he met you, Erica. A big shift on his side, okay? Now how Lance is today, Jay is very upset about that. That's what she wish that she had when she was married to him. And that's not the case, and that's why she is obsessed with this situation. Okay, and so it's like upon that's why she can't let this go. It's just like, that's the person that I wanted this whole time. And now Erica has him and I want that. And so she's in this to try to scramble as much as she can to make sure that this connection departs, which it will not. She will have to make peace with that at some point in her mind. You know, because your guys' relationship is going to continue to advance and evolve, and you guys are the ones that are going to be able to move on with your life and eventually have your house in 2023. I do see that house that you guys are going to have together and truly build your lives together. And she's going to just be the bystander witnessing all of this, and she's having a difficult time with that. Like, she wants what you have now, but when Lance met you, you were a part of that shift that occurred. So it's like, without you, you know, Lance wouldn't have made the changes that he made. So you were a part of that linkage. So either way, Lance wouldn't have changed the way he was if he continued his marriage with her. She has a nice home he put her in, yeah. She has a nice car that he pays for, and he pays her good money. She shouldn't be jealous at all, yeah. I'm saying the same thing that, wow, I said to you 2 weeks ago, wow. There you go. There's confirmation for you, my dear. And right when I say confirmation, my average view duration that I'm looking at right now, it's 444. So even more so, my dear. So it's just like, Yeah, my dear. Confirmation. Alright, my dear. You are very, very welcome. Thank you, Becca, for helping with the donation list. I appreciate you very much. And thank you, Jessica, for being willing to take it over. Thank you so much. You guys are great. Thank you. Alright, Starseed Glow. Here we go. How does Corey feel about me agreeing to have a baby with him in the future? Wow, what a beautiful moment. Okay, for Starseed Glow. Corey, the one that's in connection with Starseed Glow here. Corey, how do you feel about Starseed agreeing to have a baby with you in the future, Corey? Let's find out. Corey, the one that's connected to Starseed Glow. How do you feel about Starseed agreeing to have a baby with you in the future? How do you actually feel about that? Okay, we'll see how this goes with the rest of the cards. But the first card out, King of Wands. True happiness. True happiness. It's like that opportunity. And for for it to be real and true and have it from your heart. We have sorry about that. We do have the Empress in the upright position here. So that is what? Fertility, baby. that is what he truly wants. A sense of peace and happiness, so that it's just like, wow, this could actually happen here. You do have the Moon in the reverse position here. It's like emotionally fulfilling here. 5 of Cups in the reverse position as well. It's just like this opportunity, this hope. What he truly wants is like in the future that can actually happen. It's everything that he wants. We have death to this. That new chapter, right? This new rising. This happiness. So it's just like this chapter of completion, family, and it's so important upon the energy here. And that's why I thought, why? Alright, and ultimately here, you do have the 6 of Wands here. It's just like, that is like a true sense of happiness, peace. It's just like, and it's not like, oh, well, yeah, like I finally, like, pressured her into doing this. It's just like, no, it's like the sense of freedom that it's just like, yeah, you are wanting to actually want this as well. But this is so important to him because upon his family, he didn't necessarily have the true childhood that he wanted. So growing up, like, there was issues there, you know. It was just like, and he wants to be the father that he wished that his father was as well. So this goes deeper. It definitely goes deeper for him. So having a child means so much more to him. It's just like really connecting with that. And to have a child with you is going to leave them on top of the world. At the bottom of the deck here, I do have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the Wheel of Life. So I do see that for you. So you do have the Wheel of Life. You have to do in vitro. Alright. And within that, my dear, it's very possible. Everything that has come through these days. Very, very possible. Alright, so for your next question, how will Robbie feel about me after Corey introduces you to her? Narabi, okay, so Narabi, how are you going to feel after Corey introduces Starseed Glow to you? How are you going to feel? Okay, how are you going to feel? Wow. Okay, how are you going to feel? Narabi, how are you going to feel after Corey introduces Starseed Glow to you? How are you going to feel? Interesting. A lot of questions. You're going to have a lot of questions. You do have the 10 of Pentacles here in the reverse to the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So they're going to have a lot of questions. Definitely going to have a lot of questions, but they're not trying to be intrusive at the same time. You know, trying to be in a place of peace. Definitely something bothering them, though. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune here, so we do have the Wheel of Life. Ultimately, I feel like that they're going to be happy about this. They just are going to have a lot of questions. And right when I said that, that flew. I bet that's an important one. Yeah. You have the Three of Swords here in the reverse position. So, definitely just asking a lot of questions. They're going to just be really curious about you. But ultimately, they don't have a problem with you. So it's just a lot of questions for you, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Interesting. You do have the Six of Cups here. So it's interesting because the Six of Cups that I have here, it shows an hourglass. And so for them, they're wanting to know just how serious is this? How serious is this? And about a matter of time. It's like, is this something that is going to last for the long term, or is this something that's going to be short-lived? That is really where, you know, where they're coming from here. You do have the Nine of Cups in the upright position, though. I feel like by the end of this, they're going to be perfectly fine. They're going to be happy with this. They're going to, you know, be able to connect with you. So ultimately, it's going to be a little intimidating going into this, because you're going to be asked a heck of a lot of questions, you know, upon everything here. You know, and you do have 10, 10, 10 all in a row as well. So I do have to say that, because you do have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands in the reverse, to that Wheel of Fortune, which makes another 10 as well. So 10, 10, 10, which makes a completion there. So I feel like upon this meeting that there's nothing going to be wrong with it. It's like they're, you know, people coming to terms with things as well. Yeah, it's intimidating. So just walk in there with confidence and have them see that confidence, my dear. That is so important, especially with meeting people just in general, you know, and it's not coming from a place of ego or anything like that. It's just having that level of confidence that you feel that, you know, you're a good person, you know, so it's just showing that side. So everything will work out, I feel. Alright, so we have that one. Alright, and we have Katie. How are you, Katie? I hope you are doing well. As my computer decides to freak out. Okay. Alright, Katie. Jordan is trying to weigh in and analyze our relationship. Anyway. To know what answer he will come up with. Okay. So let's see. Jordan, the one that's connected to Katie. You're trying to weigh in and analyze a relationship here. What kind of answer are you going to come up with here? What kind of answer are you going to come up with here? Jordan, the one that's connected to Katie. You're trying to weigh in and analyze your guys' relationship. Well, it's going to be your answer. what's going to be your answer, your conclusion on how you see things? Wow, that jumped out real quick here. Alright, so to them they see opportunity here. Alright, you do have the Fool in the upright position to the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. They do see an opportunity for improvement. That's something that they would like to see. Do you have the King of Pentacles here in the upright position? So to them, they feel like this is worth the time to give this another go. Like they would like to. And you have another king here. Right next to this one, you also have the King of Swords in the upright position. For them, it's just like they just needed the time to make sure that this is something that they actually wanted. And a lot of this, within this relationship, there's a lot of things that scared them in general. Of just opening their heart. You know, they felt really vulnerable, even though they didn't show that they were worried and vulnerable within this relationship, but that is truly how they felt. And that's why you kind of got some kickback, some pushback, you know, within this connection. But ultimately, coming back together, their conclusion is that they want to give this another go. You do have the Ace of Swords here. So it's just like they want to see where this can go and give it a fair chance. Ultimately, they want to see it have its fair chance. And you also have the Knight of is that? No, it's the King of Cups, actually. You do have the King of Cups here. So 3 kings, all in the upright position. So he's pretty sealed in his decision. You know, definitely feels like this is something that can work out. This is something that he has really thought about and emotionally wants to give this a fair opportunity. So upon this reading, conclusion, if they stay on this course, they want to see this go again. They want to see it happen. At the bottom of my deck, I do see the Empress here. So within all of this, I feel like that you guys are going to have a restart here. So that's where he stands at this point in time. And hopefully he stays at that standpoint. Because I feel like for you that this is something that you would like. You know, it's just like you want to see this kind of come back through again. It's very clear upon your energy that you really care about them. So I feel like that is definitely going to come up with that decision. I'm feeling like within the next 2 weeks. It could be the next 2 days, 2 weeks, but I'm feeling like 2 weeks. And just give them that time. So, very soon. So it's a good answer that they're going to come up with, and very soon. Alright, for Starseed Glow, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Okay. For Starseed, will Corey's family accept me after you get pregnant? Okay. How will his parents feel? Okay. So let's go with this one. How will Corey's alright. For Starseed Glow, will Corey's family accept Starseed Glow after Starseed gets pregnant? Let's see. Okay, Corey, how will your family feel here? Will your family accept Starseed Glow after Starseed gets pregnant? Let's find out. Will your family accept? Alright, for first card out, we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. Oh, beautiful. Do have Death in the upright position here. Yes, they're going to accept you. I'm going to dig a little deeper here. Yeah. 2 placements of new beginnings and transformation and change. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, Death to the Fool. So they will accept you. They will accept the pregnancy. They will accept you. You do have the Three of Swords in the reverse position. So it's like upon meeting them that it's going to be a good thing, and for you all to have a child. We also have the Magician in the upright position, that there's full acceptance here, which is really nice to see. You do have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position too. It's like for them that they finally feel like Corey has found the match that's truly meant for him, and bringing a child into this world within this connection is the right thing. So it'll be good. Oh, thank you, Terry, for your donation. I appreciate you. Alright, so let's see for your second question, okay? How will his parents feel about Corey wanting, whoa, a polygamy relationship with me? Oh, whoa. Wow. Well, that changes the game. It's like, wow. We have a spicy reading here, folks. Can we, let's just turn it into a spicy reading. Can we get the spicy reading up here? It's like, here we go. It's like, spicy reading. Let's be nosy. Alright, so how would the parents feel? Corey wanting to have a polygamy relationship with Cersei, Glow, and Narabi. Someone said the spicy. Someone said spicy. Alright. How are you going to feel about it? So yeah, spicy. It's spicy. Let's find out. Okay. So we do have the Nine of Swords in reverse to the... It's interesting. This is interesting. Alright, we do have the Nine of Swords in the reverse position to the Six of Swords in the upright position. It's interesting because in this one there are three people, and there's like it's like a pie that's like split in half here. It's like one parent isn't going to mind and the other one is going to mind. We do have the Two of Swords. So we have all swords here. Very easily this can shift into a lot of pain here if anything goes wrong. We do have the Two of Swords in the reverse here. I feel like there's going to be more acceptance from the father than the mother. Again, there's a lot of questions. But ultimately, and that's right when I said father, I got the King of Cups in the upright position here. To the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You know, again, there's just a lot of questions there. I feel like the father's going to be more accepting than the mother. I feel like the mother is just going to be in a position of not really understanding, and I think that's more of just with the time, right? So it's just like trying to understand that reasoning of choice. Instead of just choosing one. I think that's more of the thing here. So it's like more of the question why. Yeah, we do have the Eight of Swords here in the upright position. So I feel like the father's more understanding, and this is going to be at a split here, but I feel like ultimately, if this is what Corey wants, then that's what it will be. You do have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position, so that's really where Corey's really putting his foot down regardless. It's just like, well, you know, either accept this, either you accept it or you don't. And that's really his standpoint on it. And it's like, and if you both, if you three are in that position of being okay with it, then that is just how life is going to be. You do have an angel number strike of 6, 7, 8. And that really is making your decisions for what you want it to be. So within that, it's just like, if you're okay with it and Robbie's okay with it and Corey's okay with it, that's really what it comes down to. If the father accepts, that's okay. And if the mother does not, Corey, per his standpoint, it doesn't, actually, it doesn't really matter, you know. And it's not saying that he has any disrespect towards his mother. Corey wants to be happy at the end of the day. And so if you're happy and Robbie's happy, to him, that's all that matters. It's like, obviously he wants his parents' blessings, of course, but it's one of those things that it's not going to change his dynamic of what he's going to do. His father's going to be accepting, but his mom's going to be a hard catch. We do have the Queen of Swords in the reverse here. So, but a lot of that, it's just, you know, of not understanding the new times that we live in, right? It's just like, the mother's very old-fashioned, I would have to say. Very old-fashioned. Hello, dog. It's great to see you. And there you go, my dear. So it's, allow that to be, you know, and I fully believe that he will, you know. And upon the reading that I just did, yeah, I mean, because this is what he wants. And it's not just of what he wants, it's what all three want, you know. And so it's just like, if you're on board with it, Narabi's on board with it, he's on board with it, then at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. All right, bye, Becca. Thank you so much for being here and for all your help this morning. I appreciate you. Wolf kisses to you, my dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. So, yes, Darcy, that's what I have for you, my dear. And it looks like you had another one. Thank you, Starseed, for your super chats. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, do I have a contract to have a baby with Corey? Okay. Do I have a contact to have a baby with Corey? Contract. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Starseed. Okay, so does Starseed Glow have a clue for a... That's weird. Okay. Does Starseed Glow have a contract to have a baby with Corey? That's... What's crazy is because the Four of Wands just flew out of my deck in the upright position. With the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Life. That's interesting. I feel like that you guys were meant to meet. But by means is this like against your will or anything like that. You do have the Eight of Swords here in reverse. But this is something that was supposed to happen. It's just like the child you bring into the world is important. 10 of Cups in the upright position. It's like that child's here to make a difference here. You do have the Two of Pentacles here in the reverse. So what I will have to say to this is that you guys were connected to have a child. This child is here to make a big difference here. We do have the King of Pentacles in the upright position. Now, if you decided to change your mind and change course, would this be a hurtful thing? No, it wouldn't be. But you guys definitely are connected to bringing a child into the world that's going to make a big difference. So, that's what I will say on that. It's, yeah, and on the bottom of my deck here, I do have the Seven of Cups. It's interesting because the Seven of Cups I see differently than the traditional Seven of Cups. Because, you know, with this Seven of Cups, there's a huge ball with the ocean. That means, like, the time of change. The tides are changing upon this hand. So, within that, my dear, that will be interesting. Alright. Okay, does Corey feel like him and Narabi will be together forever? Is this why he wants a plum maker? Blah, blah, blah. I can say the word with me. Alright, so see, we wanted to keep the three of you together because, like, you can't choose. Let's see. Alright, does Corey feel like him and Narabi will be together forever? Is that why he wants this situation? He had a dream about me, dog. What was the dream? Now I need to know, dog. You had a dream about me. What was it? Alright. Alright, Corey. Do you feel like you and Narabi will be together forever? Is that why you want this situation? Right when I said that, this card dropped. Oh, man. First card out. The card that dropped out of my deck is the Star in the upright position. They do feel like that they're going to be together forever. You do have the Queen of Pentacles next to that. To the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because, like, he does feel like that they're going to be together forever, but he feels that way about you as well. So it's not that, it's not a situation to where it's not that he can't, like, choose, and so since he's just doing this just to do it, he knows that he's meant to be with both of you. You know, so this isn't him being stuck between the two of you. He feels like he's going to be with both of you forever. And that's why he wants this. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands in the upright position and the Six of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So within all of this, it's that, yeah, I mean, she's going to be in the picture, you know, forever. She's going to be in the position, and yeah, she's going to be in the situation, you know, forever with him. So it's really going to be up to you, ultimately, how long you decide to stay within this connection. I do have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So it'll be interesting from your standpoint if you decide to stay as long. We do have the Six of Cups in the upright position. again, in this deck that I'm holding, it is an hourglass. It is time that is going by. So as time goes by, you may change your position on this. But I feel like going down, as you continue to go down this path here, I think that, you know, eventually you're going to be happy as well here. I do feel like you are already happy, but it's not that he can't make a decision, but he feels like that he's going to be with both of you forever. So, it's not that, like, he can't make a decision. He wants to be with both of you forever. Alright, for Hal. Okay. How does this Libra feel about me? How does this Libra feel about me? Alright, for Hal. Yeah, Starseed. So, a lot to think about on your end. That's for sure. A lot to think about on your end. Alright, how does this Libra feel about me? Alright, for Hal. How does this Libra feel about me? Alright, Libra, the one that Hal has on their mind. How do you feel about Hal? Libra. It's interesting. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. To the Ace of Swords in reverse, I would say ultimately that I would caution this Libra. I would really pay attention to what they're doing. You're welcome, Starseed. But yeah, I would really pay attention to what they're doing. You do have the King of Wands here. It doesn't feel like this Libra really has the best intentions. It's almost like they want something from you. And like, once they get it, then they're gonna disappear. I do feel like that's going to be on a financial end. I feel like Libra is going to ask you for money. And once they get that, then they're going to leave. It's like, this isn't a genuine Libra. Yeah, they're not. I would really caution. I would really watch this. I would really caution this. To the Lovers. If this person is interested in you, my dear, I would really watch their behaviors and what they're doing here. I really feel like this is this like misuse of care to gain money somehow. So that's what I feel on that, my dear. It's like I would definitely kind of keep an eye on them. I would keep an eye on them. Because the energies around that are just not, it's just, it isn't positive. And it's not a good energy surrounding that. So, I would watch what Libra is doing there. If it's in terms of love, I would walk away. But, you know, I can't tell you what to do at the end of the day. We all have free will, but upon what I was just looking at, on terms of love, that it's not going to turn out the way that you would like it to. They're not showing their true self. Like, this is a Libra that is really good at, marketing themselves well. They're really good at that. Showing that, like, they have, deep emotions and things like that for material gain. Like, that's really where this individual is. There's a certain gain that they want. So I would just watch what they're doing and to see how genuine that they are, because everything that I just saw, they're not genuine. It's like they will be there. They'll be there, but it will be very short-lived. It'll be very short-lived. So I would just watch their behavior, kind of watch what they do and the things that they say. If they come across a little too friendly, wanting to do everything in the world for you, things like that. If it feels too good to be true, I would keep a close eye on them, because at some point they will turn. So that's what I will say on that, Hal. So just keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on that. Alright. So for YouTube account. Okay. I'm scared to invest in H. Wow, dog has been a Wolfpack member for life for 6 months. Wow, 6 months. Thank you, dog. Thank you, Dogman, for being a Wolfpack member for 6 months. Thank you so much. Alright, so for YouTube account, I'm scared to invest in H. I'm looking for marriage and long-term kids, etc. Is that there with him? Alright, so let's find out. For YouTube account, okay. So YouTube account is scared to invest in H, Spirit. Because YouTube account is looking for marriage. They're looking for the long term. They want kids. They want a future here. Can H provide that for YouTube account? Can H actually provide that long term, that stability of marriage and children, that essence of life? Can H actually provide that here? Alright, my dear, here we go. We do the Six of Pentacles. In the upright position to the High Priestess in reverse. I don't feel that they can give you that. Interesting enough that we do have Justice in the reversed position, which would bring to the court, right? This isn't something that will go to marriage. I don't feel that H can provide that long-term stability that you were looking for. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse here as well, my dear. So let's get 2 more cards on this. Okay, Empress. I'll check it out. So yeah, my dear, I mean, you have the Seven of Pentacles with this as well. I don't feel like they can provide what you're truly looking for. You do have Death in reverse. I feel like that this is a situation that eventually would fizzle out. On terms of that long-term stability, children, marriage, I don't feel like H can provide that. I don't feel like they can. At least not at this time. Alright. So second, we haven't met before. How will our first meeting? Okay. So for YouTube account here, we haven't met before. How will this first meeting go here? Let's see. Whoa. This deck is wanting to freak out here. I feel like you're going to notice that you guys are already kind of are at odds here. Yeah, you have Two of Swords in the upright position, Judgment in the reverse. Again, High Priestess in the reverse. I do feel like this is something, yeah. Alright, Ten of Cups in the upright position. Let me get a few more on this here. It's interesting. Four of Pentacles here. This Four of Pentacles in this deck that I have, it has a computer on it and it says password on it. You know, with the Ten of Cups. I just don't feel like this is gonna go right. Yeah, we have Judgment in the reverse. Not Judgment, the World, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like I just, at least of the energies of today, it's just like I don't see this going the right way. I don't see this going the right way. Yeah, I just don't see it going the right way. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. At least for the energies of today, it's like I don't see this going in the way, the potential that it has the opportunity to. And that could be from their side. Alright, and so it looks like Terry donated. You're welcome, YouTube account. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your super chat and your support. I appreciate you. Thank you. Alright, Terry, it looks like you donated for 2 questions. So thank you very much for that. Okay. How did JC feel when he seen you earlier? Okay, so for Terry, how did JC feel when he saw Terry earlier? How did JC feel when he saw Terry earlier? Queen Libra, how are you? Wolfpack member, how are you doing? Alright, how did JC feel when he saw Terry earlier? JC. One that's in connection to Terry, how did you feel? We have the 7 of Wands here. To Strength. We have a Chariot. Dogman, bringing in that Cancer energy into the room. The Ace of Swords in the upright position. I actually felt really good seeing you. Two of Pentacles in the reverse here. I feel like that they wish that they could have had the opportunity to talk to you more. I feel like that them like seeing you, it's just like they actually wanted to have a conversation. They wanted to have more of a conversation. Yeah, Six of Swords. It's like, for whatever reason, you both didn't have the time just to really sit and talk. They wanted more of like a conversation. They wish to have a conversation. And I do feel like eventually you guys are going to have that conversation. They are very intrigued by you. Very much so. For them to want to put in effort here. There's a conversation that needs to be had here. So that's what I have for that question, Terry. What is your second question? Queen Libra, my birthday was great. Got to ride on this four-wheeler truck. It was like a toy. What is it? It was a Tundra. So yeah, could have gotten flinged out of the thing, but I didn't. It was a lot of fun. All right, for Terry, his current feelings and actions towards you. Okay, here we go. JC, what are your current feelings and your next actions towards Terry? What are your current feelings and actions towards Terry? What are your current feelings and next actions towards Terry? Alright, we do have the Queen of Swords in the upright position here to the Knight of Swords. To the Seven of Cups. I feel like that they're in a position right now. They're not quite sure what to do with this. It's like they don't want to make a wrong move here. Don't want to make a wrong move, but yet, like, you do inspire them. It's like they're not afraid of you. It's like I'm not getting that vibe off of the Queen of Swords here. It's like there's like a playful nature to you that they do see underneath your strength. It's just like sometimes you can come across a little intimidating to people. Not so much to him. It's like there's like this playful side to you that they can see underneath of that Queen of Swords energy. And to the King of Swords. So this is a match here. King and Queen of Swords both in the upright position. So they do see that investment within emotion for you. This is something that they do want to take action towards. But at the same time, they want to be careful with it. So what's going on with the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, we even have the Page of Swords here. It's just like, I feel like they're in a position of they're wondering what other people will say. It's like, because they do have feelings for you. They actually want to. The fact that you have the Knight of Swords, the Queen, and the King here. It's like they definitely want to have this connection with you, but yet they're concerned of what other people will say. But I feel like they're going to go for it anyway. Do you have the Knight of Pentacles here to the Hierophant? So I feel like in general that they're going to end up really asking you out, actually having this at least be a date, actually have some type of connection here, that they're willing to go for that. There may be like a work link here as well. But they have some concern, though, about what someone else will say, and that's why they haven't really made the move on this that they would like to. But I feel like they're going to anyway, regardless of how people feel. So, that's what I'm seeing on that, my dear. I feel like he's going to go for it anyway, regardless of what people have to think or say. Alright, so thank you for all the donations, everybody. I appreciate everyone that donated and everyone being here. Let me see, let me grab Dogman's because he was a member here. So Dog, you won't see your question pop up here because when you get the highlighted message, it doesn't pop up on my stream, but I see your question. Alright, so for Dogman, am I doing a good job now? Alright, for Dogman, am I doing a good job now? Alright, is Dogman doing a good job now? Are they doing a good job now? Alright, you are. You do have the King of Cups in the upright position. Definitely have had a lot of growth. A lot of growth. It's just like where you struggled with your emotions, it's not so much anymore. It's like you're doing a great job. You have the Empress in the upright position. You're going in the direction you need to. And with the Four of Swords here, it's just like you're taking yourself out of this, what's the best way of saying this? Out of this, like, bubble that you needed to just to pop. And I feel like that you have done that. And upon doing that, you're getting the things that you have been waiting for here. You do have the Emperor here in the upright position to that Four of Swords, looking back. It's almost like you're looking back at your journey to see how far that you have come now. You are doing a good job. You are doing a good job now, I would have to say. It's like you are proceeding forward as you should be, not so much looking back on your past. You have the Two of Swords here in the reverse position. So I feel like you're doing well. You have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. Everything that you're about to go after, you're ready for. And I feel like that you feel that. It's just that it's almost like you just needed to hear it one more time. Six of Wands in the upright position to the Star in the upright. So where your journey is going, it's really about to hit and go in the right direction, my dear. So very, very good on that. It's interesting because I also see the Four of Pentacles, and again with this deck, there's your computer on it. So just know that you are going in the right direction, my dear. Alright. So I had 2 Wolfpack members that came in here. Another 2. You're welcome. And Queen Libra, go ahead and post your question. Okay, general reading. What's coming next in my life? Alright. Alright, what is coming next in their life? Right now, I am on a question right now. I do believe my free list is closed, so I'm going to go ahead and close that out. So I will have to locate my free list to see if anyone is here from that list. So that is what I have. Alright. Alright, general reading. What's coming next in my life? Alright. What's your next chapter, huh? What's that going to be? You do have the Two of Swords in the reverse here to the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting enough, you do have the Three of Cups in the upright position. I feel like that you're going to have a big shift when it comes to career. That's going to be the next phase in your life, is actually going after the career that you truly want, not just being a bystander in your life. You do have the High Priestess here in the upright position as a sense of a guide here to turn that page. There's like so much that you want to do in your life that you have held back to make other people happy. This next phase of your life, you're going to do everything that you can to make sure that you are happy. It's not about other people anymore, it's about you. You do have the Two of Cups here in the upright position, but this is more of a reflection of the dreams that you have. This isn't about a partner. This is about an understanding of yourself and where this journey is going for you. It's almost like you're making a promise to yourself to improve your life, to not allow others to hold you back. Yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse. You're just at this place where you do just want to go after your dreams. You know, whether that, and I feel like that it's directed towards career. Like, there is definitely something that you really wanted to do that you put on the back burner. Or someone told you that you couldn't do it, or you lost belief in yourself and told yourself that you couldn't do it, and so you held that back. I feel like next year, by March of next year, you're going to start going after the things that you want, regardless. Because you do have the Three of Swords here in the reverse. You're tired of the pain, tired of being in pain. You're ready to move to that next phase of your life. And if others don't agree with it, you no longer care what other people think. That's what's really standing out to me right now. It's like you're just ready for that next phase. It's beautiful, my dear. Don't let anyone hold you back. Alright, for Queen Libra. General reading for Queen Libra. General reading. What is it that Queen Libra needs to know? What's coming towards Queen Libra? Is there anything that Queen Libra needs to be careful of? Let's find out. Yes, you can still donate. Yes, you can. Well, my dear. For you, you had the Page of Cups in the upright position to the Ten of Cups in the upright position. I feel like you're getting ready to be in a sense of peace and happiness. Like you can finally be free and not be afraid. It's like you're in a position that you're no longer going to be in fear of other people. You're not going to allow your emotions be dictated by other people. Yeah, you have the Fool here. It's like a true new chapter for you. Being in a position of no fear and showing people your happiness regardless of where they are in their life. It's like you're willing to hold on to your happiness. And allow old phases to pass, really. Now you have the Six of Cups in the upright position. A lot of emotion for you. It's like major transformation within emotion. It's like finally just being free. And that's really what this is. It's being free within emotion and just finding that peace and happiness here. Moving on, moving forward. Literally, it's like you're getting cups everywhere. You have the Four of Cups in reverse too. Three of Wands in the upright position. You know, it's just like you're in that position of finding that happiness. And working on it. And looking for the opportunities to have that happiness. It's like you're not going to allow anyone to take that happiness away from you. It's almost like once upon a time they did, and it's not anymore. The final card on this is the Ace of Wands in the upright position. It's like finding that love and passion here, breaking free of people trying to take away your happiness. Now it's about you. Now you have the opportunity just to take back your life, my dear. And that is really what this is about. Working on healing, working on having only peace. And that you will have. Continue to manifest that, my dear. Is that you will have sooner than you think. That is what I will say, sooner than you think. Alright, thank you for that super chat, Luna. Thank you. Is Terry thinking of coming forward towards me at this time? Hey, Clean Music Lover, how are you? How are things going on your end? Alright, is Terry thinking of coming forward / towards Luna at this time? Terry, the one that's connected to Luna. Are you thinking of coming forward / towards Luna? You're so welcome, Queen Libra. You're welcome. Alright, is Terry thinking of coming forward / towards Luna at this time? I do have the Five of Cups here in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the upright position to the Eight of Cups in the upright position. I would have to say yes. He's thinking about moving towards you at this time. I feel like for a while that he needed some time to figure things out, but it ultimately feels like there is a connection with you that they don't want to miss out on. You do have the Seven of Swords here in the reverse. It's like they don't want this to be a missed opportunity here. And I'm not saying opportunity like, I don't know how to phrase it, but they just want you to be a part of their life. Like, they feel like they're ready for that. They're just ready for you to be a part of their life. Yeah, the Hermit here. Hermit's in the upright position to the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. My dear, I feel like that they are going to come towards you. Absolutely. They are coming forward. They are coming towards you at this time. Definitely want to make a connection with you here. And they're hoping that this actually will lead to some type of success of a relationship building here. Although things may take some time because you do have the Seven of Pentacles here in the upright position as well. But they're willing to manifest that happiness. I would say that if you want to be with Terry, that you manifest that same type of happiness with them as well. But they are on their way to you. So that's a yes. I hope that was beneficial to you, Luna. And thank you, Clean Music Lover, for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Alright. What are Walter's feelings? Let's find out. For Clean Music Lover. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Alright, what are Walter's feelings towards Clean Music Lover? Walter, what are your feelings towards Clean Music Lover? Interesting. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position to the Five of Swords and the upright position. I had a feeling it was going to go that way. You have the Nine of Cups in the reverse to the King of Cups in reverse. They don't necessarily feel the best when it comes to you. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's this, I feel like that they just see their true perception of themselves. Like, they don't have good intent when it comes to you. They just don't have good intent. They know this about themselves. Yeah. Three of Wands. It's like, for them, it's just like, if they have an opportunity to use you, they will. So if they have the opportunity to use you, they will. So there's something that they want. There's something that they want. And if they have an opportunity to use you to get what they want, that's what they're going to do. Yeah, because that King of Cups going to that Three of Wands, it's... this is like emotionally driven, manipulative. It's like they want something from you. Especially with that Ten of Pentacles. It's like, I would really, like, that is just bothersome to me. It's like between that Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups being in reverse to the Three of Wands being in the upright position, they're looking to use you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles there in the upright position. It's like either for their own personal gain, but they see this as a unique opportunity. I would really caution them. Yeah, I would really caution them. Really just be careful with them. You do have the High Priestess here in the reverse position as well. So there's something that they want. I would just be careful with it. That is what I will say to that. It's like they didn't just show up just for any reason. Yeah, it's like be very, very cautious with them. It's like I feel like their reasonings for being there just isn't, it doesn't feel right. The energies don't feel right. Yeah, that's a possibility. I mean, it's just like, there's something that he wants here, you know, I mean, and that would, you know, fit with the King of Cups to the Three of Wands, but, you know, it's like, don't be surprised if they ask you about money. Don't be surprised if they do, and asking you if you can help. Because you do have the Nine of Cups here in the reverse as well. So I would just, I would caution just that communication, and really, if you choose to talk to them, you know, just really, you know, ask those, you know, kind of questions, you know, how are they doing? You know, it's like, what was their outcome? You know, it's like, where are they in life? And if they start saying, well, you know, I've had a rough go at it, not making a lot of money, things like that, it's like, watch for that. Watch out for those things. Because if you're doing better off than they are, just watch out for that. And right when I said that, my deck just went boom, 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 boom. So, yeah. I'm leaning towards it has more to do with money than anything else. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And Melody. Hello, Wolfpack member. You caught me at just the right time. Okay. Thank you, YouTube account. For your super chat, I appreciate you. The Wolfpack member, Melody. Okay, can I please get an update of Aaron's energy towards me? He's a Libra, I'm Capricorn. Alright, here we go. Alright, update on Aaron's energy towards Melody. Aaron is a Libra. Melody is Capricorn. So Aaron, Libra, what are your energies towards Melody, Capricorn, as of today? Okay, update. Aaron, Libra, what are your energies towards Melody, Capricorn? Alright, they're still in a position of hiding. It's interesting because Aaron doesn't feel like that they can really talk to you. They don't really feel like they can talk to you. And that's a big factor. We do have the Ten of Wands to the King of Wands in the reverse to the Page of Wands in the reverse. You know, they feel like when they do speak, they go unheard. And so that makes them back away. Even if you're not intending for it to come across that way, it's coming across that way for them. Queen of Swords in the reverse. That's the card of Libra. That is... They're still in the reverse here to the High Priestess and the upright position. And you also have Justice here in the upright position as well. I'll have to say it's just like they're trying to find a place of peace here where they can reach out to you, but they really do feel unheard and misunderstood. And I feel like a lot of times when like you reach out to them or at times that you have spoken, there's just a lot of misunderstandings here. And especially on Aaron's side, there's just some things within the energies that they don't get. And they get really upset, like, and it's really that focal point that they really feel misunderstood. And so it makes them just shut down, back away, have that sense of uncertainty. It really does. So I would say that, you know, upon communicating with them, really sit and listen. Really sit and listen to what Aaron has to say. And make sure that you're really taking that in. And taking his feelings into account as well. So that is what I will say to you, my dear. $444. Alright. So for YouTube account, this will be the last question I take for today. Because upon this... Oh, you're welcome, my dear. You are welcome, my dear. So I do have my Wolfpack for Life show that's going to be going on. You are very welcome. Alright, so for YouTube account, why won't the connection with H lead to marriage? Okay, let's see. Okay, so for YouTube account, why won't the connection with H lead to marriage? Why won't this connection lead to marriage? Why won't this connection lead to marriage? Okay, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position, Five of Wands in reverse to the Three of Cups in the reversed position. I feel like over time that you guys would lose the foundation that you need for marriage. Do you have the Seven of Swords in the upright position? That's why. Alright, 7 of Swords in the upright position to the 5 of Swords in the upright position. Eventually, a lot of lies, betrayal will be in the picture. Cheating will be in the picture. Definitely with that 3 of Cups, third party situation as well. And as you try to defend the position here, things just get worse. Yeah, we do have the Moon in the upright position here to the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. So I feel like ultimately that this wouldn't move into marriage just because of the foundation of it. I feel like that this is something, if it were to come together, that it would only work for a short period of time. I feel like that there's too many differences between the two of you for it to really sustain. There's a lot on H's side that has changed personally on their side of how they view things, where they want to go, and that has shifted the energy within the situation. It's like they're a matter of perspective of what they want in their life. It's like at one point they wanted to be married, like that's something they saw for themselves, and now they're at a standpoint that they're uncertain if they actually want that in their life. Right. So, second question. Will I get the job that I applied for at the company my sister works at? Well, that would be nice. Alright, so with YouTube account, will they get the job that they applied for at the company that their sister works at? YouTube account, will they get the job that they applied for the company that their sister works at? Alright, first card out, we do have the Devil in reverse here. We do have the 5 of Wands in the upright position here. To the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a struggle to get that position, but it's more so because so many people are going after it here. You do have the Page of Wands in the upright position. Let me get 2 more cards on this. Yeah, I see you getting this here. There's just a lot of people going after this position, but with the 6 of Pentacles, you're going to receive this position. If you choose to go after it and follow through with this, you will be the candidate that they choose. You do have the Page of Wands here to the Lovers, to the 3 of Cups. Drop it down to the 3. They will pick you. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse here. So if you do, apply, and you did apply for here, that's a yes. So just hang in there. Hang in there on that one, my dear. That's a yes. So thank you everybody so much for being here today. I appreciate everybody. You're very, very welcome, YouTube account. Thank you. And yeah, so that does it for me for Midnight Wolf Tarot. Thank you everybody for tuning in and being here. I appreciate all the views that I received today. That's pretty overwhelming. So thank you for all of that and for the likes and everything. Until I see you all again, I hope you all take care of yourself. Full kisses. You take care. Bye.